Terminix was fined $60 million for charging you $2,500 and never treating your home. The Alabama Attorney General called it a historic fraud. 30,000 customers affected, 12,000 homes left completely unprotected, inspections fabricated on paper, treatments that never happened. For years. And the chemical they were supposed to use? You can buy it yourself for $35. Same active ingredient, same concentration, same EPA registration. The patent expired in 2010. BASF sued to block the generic and lost in every court. This is Taurus SC, fipronil 9.1%, the exact same molecule inside every Terminix and Orkin truck in America. And this is the story of how a company charged you 1,000% more for a treatment it often never performed. Termites cause $5 to $6.8 billion in damage every single year in America. 600,000 homes damaged annually. And homeowners insurance does not cover termite damage. Not a single dollar. The industry knows this, and it uses your fear to charge whatever it wants. A standard liquid barrier treatment costs $500 to $3,200. The chemical cost for that treatment is $50 to $100. That is a markup of 10 to 25 times. And the companies selling that service have been caught lying about it in court after court after court. Let us start with Terminix. In November 2020, Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall announced the $60 million settlement. The investigation found what Terminix internally called the Clean Sheet Initiative. Technicians skipped entire homes. Annual inspections were fabricated. Reports said no signs of infestation when damage was visible to the naked eye. In Mobile, Baldwin, and Monroe counties, 12,000 homes were left unprotected. The state spent $10 million retreating those homes. Complaints against Terminix had surged 330% in a single year. The settlement broke down like this: $25 million to a consumer relief fund, $20 million to the Attorney General, $10 million for retreatments, $4 million to the Agriculture Department, $1 million to Auburn University. And Terminix had been raising rates on lifetime contract holders by up to 1,000%, forcing them to cancel coverage and accept inferior replacements. But this is where it gets personal. A retired school principal and a retired college dean owned a beach home on Dauphin Island. Terminix had a contract to protect it. An arbitrator found that Terminix never treated that home, not once. The principal lived in a travel trailer for 2 years while her house rotted from the inside. Terminix offered $72,000, only if she signed a gag order. She refused. The arbitrator awarded $2.8 million, and that was just the beginning. Because the fraud did not stop after the $60 million settlement. In March 2026, the Archdiocese of Mobile won $25.8 million against Terminix, including $8.6 million in punitive damages. The Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception, built in 1835. Terminix was supposed to apply 2,500 gallons of termiticide. They sent one worker. He applied 100 gallons. The arbitration panel wrote that the conduct was intentional, repeated, and financially motivated. The attorney on the case said it plainly: if they will cheat a church, they will swindle anyone. And Terminix is not the only one. In the U.S. Virgin Islands in 2015, 2 Terminix employees fumigated a vacation rental with methyl bromide, a neurotoxic pesticide banned for indoor residential use since 1984. The gas drifted into the unit above. A Delaware family of 4 was poisoned. The father was paralyzed with tremors. His teenage son was paralyzed from the neck down. Both boys were placed in medically induced comas. Terminix pleaded guilty to 4 federal counts. The family settled for $90 million, and investigators discovered Terminix had used the banned chemical at 15 separate homes in the Virgin Islands, including the building where the governor lived. Now look at Orkin. Internal audit documents obtained by CBS News revealed a 45% company-wide failure rate on initial termite treatments. In the Southeast, it was 54%. More than half of all treatments failed. A former Tampa inspector admitted under oath to forging approximately 1,200 customer signatures per year. A statistical analysis of 389 customer files showed they were incomplete up to 98% of the time. The FTC found Orkin guilty in 1988 of breaching 232,969 lifetime contracts, raising fees up to 40% to extract $7.5 million in extra revenue. And in 2019, a Mississippi arbitrator awarded $2.6 million against Orkin for intentionally defrauding customers since at least 2010. Now look at what happened when Rentokil bought Terminix. In October 2022, the British company paid $6.7 billion for Terminix. It inherited the fraud, the lawsuits, the culture. On September 11, 2024, Rentokil issued an emergency update. The stock crashed 21% in one day, the steepest single-day drop in 16 years. Meanwhile, Orkin's parent Rollins posted 10.3% organic growth. Rent-A-Kill North America posted 1.5%. The CEO of North America was fired. A securities fraud class action was filed. An activist hedge fund, Trian Partners, took a stake to force changes. $6.7 billion for a company that was not even treating the homes it was paid to protect. But this video barely scratches the surface of what the pest industry has buried. I spent months gathering every exposed tactic, every suppressed solution, every documented fraud case, all inside the buried pest vault, the home inspection checklist. Went to call a pro decision tree, the product guide with 15 essentials, the seasonal pest calendar, 9 complete guides, 0 filler, link in the description. But stay here, because the financial math is about to expose the biggest secret this industry has ever kept. Here is the secret. The chemical inside every professional termite treatment in America is called fipronil. It was developed by a French company called Rhone Poulenc in 1987. BASF acquired the rights and launched it as Termidor in 2000. For a decade, BASF had a monopoly. Termidor was the only fipronil product available in the United States, and they charged a premium for it, $70 to $100 per bottle. Then on August 3rd, 2010, the patent expired. US Patent 5.232/940. And a company called Control Solutions launched Taurus SC, same fipronil, same 9.1%, same suspension concentrate formulation, same EPA registration requirements, half the price. BASF sued immediately. They claimed patent infringement on secondary method of use patents. In January 2012, a federal judge granted summary judgment, no infringement. In March 2013, the Federal Circuit dismissed the appeal. BASF lost at every level. The generic was legal, and it has been available to homeowners since June 2011. Here is what that means for your wallet. A 20-ounce bottle of Taurus SC costs $35 to $50 on Amazon. It treats approximately 60 linear feet. A 78-ounce bottle costs $130. It treats an average-sized home. One bottle, one application, one weekend of work. Now here's what professionals charge. $500 to $3,200 for the same job, using the same fipronil at 9.1%. The chemical cost per treatment is $50 to $100. They charge you $2,500. That is a markup of 25 times. And in 2024, a University of Florida study confirmed something the industry feared. Professor Thomas Chouvenc published a study in the Journal of Economic Entomology. He tested fipronil barrier treatments on full laboratory colonies. His finding: fipronil does not kill the entire colony underground. Dead termites pile up near treated soil, and surviving termites learn to avoid it. Colonies located far from the barrier suffered as little as 1.5% loss. That means fipronil works as a barrier, not a colony killer. It protects your home by preventing termites from reaching the wood. And here is why that matters for you. The completeness of the barrier is more important than the brand. A continuous trench of Taurus SC at $50 outperforms a sloppy application of Termidor at $2,500. And as the court records prove, professional applications are frequently sloppy, incomplete, or never performed. The molecule does not know whether it came from a $50 bottle or a $100 bottle. It binds to the same nerve receptors either way. If you have made it this far, you understand more about this industry than 99% of the homeowners funding it with $2,500 checks. Subscribe and share this with someone whose termite company has never once shown them what they actually spray. Everything exposed is in the vault. 9 guides, link in the description. Now stay with me, because here is exactly how to protect your home without writing a $2,500 check. Here's how to protect yourself. 5 signs your termite company is overcharging or underperforming. Sign 1, they will not tell you what chemical they use. Ask for the active ingredient. If they say proprietary, walk away. Sign 2, they skip the interior. A proper inspection takes 45 to 60 minutes. If they leave in 15, you're paying for a clipboard exercise. Sign 3, they push bait stations for active infestations. Bait stations are monitoring tools. For active subterranean termites, a liquid barrier is the standard. Sign 4, they refuse to show treatment records. Gallons used, linear feet treated. If they cannot produce paperwork, the treatment may not have happened. Sign 5, automatic renewal and a cancellation fee. If they are confident in their work, they do not need to trap you. Now here's the critical question. Should you treat your home yourself? For prevention on an accessible perimeter with no active infestation? Yes. The trench and treat method is physically demanding but simple. Taurus SC by Control Solutions. 78-ounce bottle. $130, Domayon or Amazon. Fipronil, 9.1%. Same as Termidor. Court confirmed you need a shovel, 5-gallon buckets, and a pump sprayer for backfill. Step 1, dig a trench, 6 inches wide, 6 inches deep, directly against the foundation, around the entire perimeter. Step 2, mix the solution, zero point 0.8 ounces of Taurus SC per gallon. That is the standard 0.06% rate. Step 3, flood the trench, 4 gallons per 10 linear feet. Pour from buckets, not a sprayer. This is about volume, not mist. Step 4, treat the backfill. As you shovel dirt back into the trench, spray it with the same solution. This is the number one mistake. Untreated backfill creates a gap. Termites exploit gaps. Step 5, drill through concrete. Where slabs meet the foundation, drill half-inch holes every 12 inches. Inject termiticide through each hole. Rent a rotary hammer for $50 a day. Now the math. 178-ounce bottle of Taurus SC, $130. Total materials, $150 to $300. Professional treatment, $500 to $200. Same chemical, same concentration. You save $100 and $200 to $2,900. But here's the honest part. For active infestations with structural damage, call a professional. For properties near wells or water bodies, call a professional. For real estate transactions that require a warranted letter, you need a licensed inspector. DIY is for prevention. Professional treatment is for crisis. The difference is $2,000 you keep in your pocket. This information did not disappear because it stopped being true. It disappeared because $6.8 billion a year. Depends on you never learning it. The companies named in this video are publicly traded. Their court cases are documented. Their settlements are public record. And a 35-gallon bottle of generic fipronil is available on Amazon right now. Every share of this video is a crack in the wall they built around your wallet. The buried Pest vault has everything. 9 guides. Link in the description. The next vault opens soon. And what is inside is the $15 dust that kills 100% of bed bugs. Every strain, every resistance level. Rutgers confirmed it. The heat treatment industry charges $5,000. $15 of dust does the same job. Forever.